This is a book review for Why Quantum Physics Do Not Fail by Kuhn. This was a cheap book on Amazon Kindle for about $3. The book is about controlling your external environment internally, saying that no matter how hard you work, or no matter how good you are, or no matter how much you desire something, or how strong your desires are, it's all about your beliefs and your internal system. You know, your fibers, basically, to say that your world is basically not the same as someone else's world. Now, if you and someone else is somewhere together, that means you guys share the same world. But it's talking about internal control to control your external environment. They give a couple tools and a lot of different tips, but before they get into that, they would like you to understand how you have to control your beliefs and your internal thoughts, not just on self-help level, but like on a very deep level. That's why one of the tips they talk about is meditating. One of the biggest things in here talks about a fish tank, saying that your world is a fish tank. There's a shark, or there's a little fish who wants to be a shark, a deep sea swimmer, but you know, he gets the self-help books, he gets the how to swim fast books, etc. The same thing we do when we want to run a marathon or want to start a diet. We get these books and we do all these different things to make us better, but we figure, why aren't we getting anywhere? And the answer is because we still are in the same small fish tank. We have to change our fish tank. We have to change our whole environment. That's all mentally. You know, it's not about going somewhere different. A lot of things people like to do is go somewhere different when they don't like things. But it's, say for example, you don't like your home, you feel bad, or you feel mad about something, so you want to, you know, buy a new house. But how about you make that home better? And you know, things like that. How about you appreciate the car you have? How about you love the woman you have and everything? And for things to change, you have to change your fish tank. Now, you can change your environment and everything, but your sadness and your madness and your organic feelings won't go away if you don't change them internally first. So it talks about, you know, changing your perception, which is basically your fish tank. And it goes through a lot of fish tank chapters. It just keeps on pounding on that fish tank about changing your environment. Like I said, really focusing on that internal control. Then it gets into the 6 tools. Always tell the best story possible. You know, it says that they say the past, you can't change the past. Well, with quantum physics, you can change the past, because the past is your past. It's whatever you tell. It's the story you tell. It's however you want it to be, because you can't let your past hold you down. Now, people would like to move forward, but if they're still being held down by their past, then it's going to be hard to fix your beliefs and your internal thought process to move past it, so you'll still be held down no matter how much you want to move forward. The second tool is focus on feelings you want. Focus on the feelings you want, not the actual things you want. So once again, it's not about the external, you know, desire. It's about the internal feeling. You have to get your feelings in line with your goals. Meditate for 15 minutes each day. You know, that's pretty self-explanatory. They didn't go too deep on how to meditate. There's a lot of free books out there and YouTube videos on meditating. Still your mind as often as possible. That just goes along with meditating. Feel gratitude as often as possible. Like I said, you know, be grateful for what you have, you know, in any given moment, because it's just a moment. It can go away at any time. And create and celebrate success. They say it's like teaching your kid how to ride a bike. You don't chastise them when they fall off. You encourage them, and you celebrate just sitting on the bike, just pedaling 5 feet, 10 feet. And they say that's how you have to do yourself, you know. Celebrate alone. You can give yourself a big celebration, a small celebration. They say many people might not be found that you're celebrating, but sometimes you may have to do it in private. But celebrate yourself, celebrate life. And that's my book review on Why Quantum Physics Do Not Fail. It's very deep. You know, I kind of give you as much as the dumbed down things that they have in the book, but it's very deep. The closing was very strong, and I highly recommend it.